Hello, Corn. Welcome. We are going to perform Who is Coming Towards You. Let me check now again the health of our stream, okay? Let's make sure everything is okay. So this is for January. It's the first series of the new year. We are starting the new year with Who is Coming Towards You. And to begin, I'm going to first mention you a zodiac sign. This person can be sun, moon, and rising of this sign, or they may display that zodiac sign's energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be have to carry it in their sign. So let's see who is coming towards Capricorns. Wow, a Taurus. Taurus energy is coming towards you. Let me see a planetary activity with regards to that story. Let's see. North Node we have. Okay. Now, this person, first of all, they have actually quite this inclination towards chaotic situations. I have to tell you that they may really attract chaos a lot or crisis, but as they know that energy so well, they may be very much into solving that too. Okay, so they may be quite good at solving crisis, because this is what they used to do in their past lives. Like they were really walking in the shadows. But they got to like come into terms with their past, and they need to move away from like chaotic things. So in your conversation with them, you may find yourself in that anxious scarcity with strife, uh in the strife mindset with them, and you can really go struggle with that energy. But actually the idea here can be to build trust, peace with them. I mean, they need to in the end need to come to that terms. um okay, so this person actually would love to develop some kind of a loyalty towards things, but they may be pretty much also misled by doing so. We beginning with the King of Swords. Let's see now the quality of this you and them. We have the I mean, conversation wise, what we can expect. You see, the here is the devil. So we said that they may be right. We talked about this anxiety, strife, chaos. So this is what they are like drawn to. But actually, they need to actually understand that beautiful things can happen without having to go to every time having to overcome something or feeling obliged to overcome. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, I see a workaholic person here. Workaholic person. By the way, this can be like a boss figure, like, or someone being bossy, or like some guy who has a authority. They were like waiting for a long time now, like it's like the calmness before the storm, and then they come with this like workaholic tendencies, or what they are like try to expose you some like overworking. Five of Cups. Oh my God, at the bottom of the deck, the Sun. This is like, this is going towards freedom and wanna be like happy. But the conversation with them is putting you in a mood where working for or like working with this person um is why it feels like a torture here at this point. I do feel like January is a month which is and it's going to, I mean, which is going to put you into a conversation with your maybe uh, superiors at work, or some kind of authority boss figure, or like a very strict and kind of a partner who has, I mean, one of you has maybe workaholic tendencies, and let's admit, Capricorn, you can also be quite workaholic. Or if not, like very much work oriented, and it's like maybe there is some kind of um reminder here, like in what density this work is like getting in the way, because there is really this tendency for like overworking things, and this creates some kind of a disappointment, I think, in the other person, or like they are maybe like, you are choosing this and this, you are not choosing our relationship, you know. um like if it's in romantic, you know, in the romantic sense, maybe work gets in the way. Okay, this can be the story here. So maybe you're gonna find someone who wants to like confront or this and that, but this can be also that authority figure who is like putting like extra load on you, which is preventing you to do maybe different things. But it seems with the Eight of Pentacles work, this is, by the way, a detailed and expert work. It's not just like a work, it's a expert work. So though I can say, you know, this guy or girl, they seem to be like super logical, you know, but they also have that side of emotional side to them as well. I mean, they can be very clear-headed, logical, but they have also this emotional side. It's like first they approach with some kind of a calm, collected, you know, Four of Swords, King of Swords, like this calm, collected mindset. First they approach, um, you know, let's put things in clarity for you and I, you know, kind of thing. So they are definitely coming with this, like, I'm going to be the communicator now, kind of thing. And they can be super direct in this conversation. And maybe they have like contemplated a lot, like what they have said or planning to say. Four of Swords. um First they are like, actually they maybe first like take a step back of saying something, so they approach with this measured attitude, but they want to like, maybe they want maybe you to like seek a break, take a break from maybe overworking, you know, like, because there is a particular unhealthy attachment, Eight of Pentacles, to work. or like some ambition, which is very much hard to reconcile right now, because there is this, the devil and the eight of pentacles, unhealthy attachments to work, at work, or anything like pattern wise, um addictive, like temptation full and controlling. I mean, like, one needs to overcome these challenges, or like there is some kind of a toxic behavior and a very unhealthy dynamic that between you and this person. Yeah, and maybe it's just between you and them, and like you are like, I wanna focus just on work, and um I wanna focus my career, like personal goals, and I'm disciplined. But there is some kind of a disappointment then, like, emerges here, and like there is some kind of uh sadness attached, because I mean, I can understand, okay, they can be the most logical person, but the if there is some kind of a toxic pattern in between you, or some attachments, and they may want to approach it practical, but I mean, there is also emotional complexity to it, because there are things unresolved, or maybe they have this a bit prejudice or bias around this thing. I think, I mean, you got to be very you have to be very mindful about any unhealthy dynamic, which can come with this very accumulated emotional baggage through this person, because like they are maybe carrying it with them. So because the sun here is seeks actually a freedom from these things. So maybe a person approaches like to solve out these things, like find a solution. Let me take the Lenormand's. But here, maybe you are the one who is closed and don't want to deal with it. It can be. Or like you are saying, okay, we're gonna talk, but what is gonna change? Like that can be that sort of attitude. Though conversation like starts very different, the approach, but it develops very differently. Yes, gentlemen, this is the King of Swords. You see the energy repeats itself. And this person, let's see. Oh, lady, they are directly aiming you. This is like between you and them, and nothing. Oh, just a card just fell down. Just yeah, and one more card. Yeah, again the sun. Let's end this. Let's give it a break. Let's get free from. Yeah, the energy like dramatically repeated itself. Oh my goodness. They are looking for some kind of a freedom, like resolution, like does one of us has to go? Does one of us have to leave? Or can we solve this out? They first come with this super strong will and decisiveness, but they later, maybe they have some emotional ties down there, and this is getting in the way. Maybe they want to move on from past things, past regrets, but there is still a focus on the past. So something keeps maybe lingering with them. I mean, like, look at the brightness of actually the conversation that they are seeking here, Capricorn. Shall I? Okay, let me see a relationship dynamic. Okay, if it is romantic, I want to get, so this is my mini oracle cards. There is like all sort of relationship dynamics here. I want to see what sort of relationship dynamic you guys have in between. Let me see. Maybe that's why, like, this Taurus and the North Node energies, like, they must have a lot of chaotic. Yeah, they first, like, it's like to move uh, on a smooth place. It's like we have to first go through like a lot of chaos, but actually, it shouldn't be in that way. And Capricorns sometimes can go very pessimist around things, and they may really got easily depressed. So something here actually maybe you try to prevent they depress you. Wow, they have the date agenda. Look at that. So maybe something went wrong in the dates before. Meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. They are coming with this date thing. And you are like, no, I'm gone over. Or they are the one who is being workaholic every time, like they don't have any, they let's say maybe you had some previous thing, they were very much like in work life, now they understand they're maybe overworking, now they are coming back to try again, but this time you are not willing, there can be this type of dynamic going on there. So yeah, I mean, it's maybe because the sun energy telling me, hey, look, now I'm ready, I want to be free from this and this, but it's like there is some kind of a keeping a score here. So if you can be aware of that keeping the score dynamic, you may not let it to uh become like that. But some unhealthy attachments or anything that is a repetitive pattern, I mean, it would be nice if they can be addressed. And of course, people taking accountability for that, Capricorn. Well, it seems this is the dynamic, but this was very spot on with this two and with the sun. Lenormand cards with your sun at the bottom of the deck cards, King of Swords with the gentleman. It was very much, the reading was very super compound. So yeah, that's what I have for you for January. So be aware of this dynamic. I am hoping to bring new readings as well. If you have the personal tarot question, you can always visit me in my live streams called Kara is Answering Your Tarot Question, and we can also go one-on-one there. So I hope you enjoyed this mini reading, Capricorn. See you next time in different readings, and take care, my